So, you're ready to ditch your cable subscription and go all in with online streaming. Are you trying to get your cable bill lower, or tired of commercials, or you don't watch live TV anymore? Whatever the reason, here are some online streaming options and what you need to get started. First, you're going to need a solid internet connection. Look into getting speeds around 100 megabits per second or higher, and the more people you have streaming, the higher speed you'll want to get. For better stability and performance, make sure you have a good Wi-Fi connection, or even better, plug your device directly into the internet using an Ethernet cable. Call around and see your options. Maybe you can even bundle it with another service such as your mobile phone. What are you going to watch on? You need to have some way to get your streaming apps to the big screen. If you have a newer TV, you can use a built-in smart TV capabilities, which should work just fine. Play around with it and see what you think. But if that doesn't work for you, there are plenty of other options. Amazon Fire Stick starts at $30 and is a great option if you're an Amazon Prime subscriber. It has Alexa built in for voice commands and integrates with all of your Prime services. You have different form factors to choose from, like a small Fire Stick all the way up to a large Fire Cube. If you're heavily invested in the Google ecosystem, check out Chromecast with Google TV starting at $50. Google TV and its new clean user interface is made for your TV and gives you the same features as any other streaming TV box. They also have the standard Chromecast, which is cheaper, starting at $35. However, there is no user interface, so you have to use another device like an iPad to send your video to the TV. Apple TV is Apple's streaming box. On the pricier side, starting at $149, is powered by the same chips as in your iPhone. It has a huge focus on bringing mobile games to the big screen, while the rest are more streaming specific. It also features AirPlay, so you can throw whatever you have on your iPhone, iPad, and even your Mac to the big screen. If you have a console like a PlayStation or Xbox, you can use that to stream all the content you want. If you don't really fall into any of these categories, then check out the Roku. Starting at $30, you get a simple HDMI stick you plug into your TV. It's not attached to any of the big brands, and they have multiple form factors at different prices to choose from. Now that you have internet and a device to watch your content on, you need the content. Each of the big networks, Fox, ABC, NBC, and CBS, along with their sister channels, have a streaming service. So let's break this down by each streaming service and what you get with them. Starting with Disney+, one of the largest broadcast companies in the world. They own 3 different streaming services: Hulu, Disney+, and ESPN+. Hulu hosts all of Disney's adult content and starts at $7.99 a month or $12.99 a month with no ads. This includes 20th Century, formerly 20th Century Fox, which Disney acquired through a super complicated acquisition. Essentially, this includes everything that aired on Fox prior to 2020 and all future episodes of those shows, along with shows from the FX networks. You will also have adult content from Disney's networks like ABC and Freeform. Disney Plus hosts all of Disney's children-oriented content for $7.99 a month. It includes everything from Disney Channel and Disney Junior and children's shows from ABC and Freeform. You can also find other studios Disney has purchased, like Lucasfilm, Star Wars, Marvel, Pixar, and National Geographic. Lastly, you have all the Disney movies that are no longer locked behind the Disney Vault. ESPN Plus is Disney's sports network. For $5.99 a month, you can watch practically any sport you're interested in. If you want all of these services, you can get them bundled together for $12.99 a month. Peacock is NBC's streaming service, and it includes TV shows from NBC and its sister channels like USA and E, along with movies from Universal Studios and DreamWorks Animation Studios. Most of the content can be streamed for free with commercials, or you can buy the premium plan for $4.99 a month that unlocks more content, and Premium Plus plan that costs $10 a month and removes the commercials. HBO Max is one of the most expensive streaming services, coming in at $15.99 a month. What do you get with it? Content from across Warner Media. This includes shows from HBO and its sister channels like Cartoon Network, TBS, TNT, truTV, DC Comics, TCM, and Warner Bros. Animation, which includes the classic Hanna-Barbera cartoons. CBS has once again merged with Viacom for the third time now, and the joint company's content can be streamed through CBS All Access for $5.99 a month. It includes titles from CBS, BET, Comedy Central, Nick, MTV, and the Smithsonian Channel. So those are your options for replacing the big TV channels. For most of these services, they're focusing on bulking up their backlog. However, all of these options are coming out with originals to reel people in. One thing I would like to point out, none of these catalogs are set in stone based on my descriptions. NBC's Peacock may or may not host every NBC show and movie, or only NBC shows and movies. Nor will Hulu host all of Disney's adult titles, or only Disney's adult titles. I suspect Hulu will still host content from other TV networks, especially primetime shows from the likes of NBC and CBS. The moral of the story, content may not be moving between services as often as they once did in Netflix's heyday. The list of content from each of these services is more of a generalization of what to expect if you chose to subscribe to one of them. But there are more options. We all know Netflix as being the original streaming service, and Prime Video being included in your Amazon Prime membership. Both of these services license content from the big media companies with a growing focus on their original content as companies move their content to their own streaming services. You can get Netflix starting at $12.99 a month, or Prime Video with your $119 annual Prime subscription, Apple TV Plus's Apple streaming service featuring original content from Apple Studios. Currently, the catalog of content isn't very large since it's a new service. However, what they do have is award-winning. It costs $4.99 a month, or you can get it free for a year with the purchase of a new Apple product. And believe it or not, there's some completely free options like Tubi TV or Crackle and Pluto TV. Each of these services offers a wide variety of TV shows and movies from multiple networks. Tubi TV has a bunch of random content, but there might be something there that will catch your attention. In addition to an on-demand library, Pluto TV has live channels where each channel features a different show. For instance, the Star Trek channel continuously plays Star Trek, while the Deal or No Deal channel plays back-to-back episodes of Deal or No Deal. All of these options are ad-supported, but hey, it's free. And let's face it, YouTube is a very close competitor to all these services. With free content from a wide variety of mostly independent content creators, anything you're interested in, someone has made and is making videos on it. And you can go ad-free by purchasing YouTube Premium for $11.99 a month. There's no possible way I could ever cover every streaming service out there. Here, I only counted the biggest TV networks and streaming services. But there are so many more out there that cover niche subjects like Curiosity Stream for documentaries and BritBox for British TV. Take a look around and see which one is right for you. At the end of the day, it will cost about $60 a month to purchase the basic plans from each of these services. However, the prices of each of these services are subject to change. Here's an idea. Since most of these services are hosting content they already own, that content isn't going anywhere. There's a slim chance they will be pulling titles that they're not paying a licensing fee for. What this means is, each year you can subscribe to a different service or group of services. Next time you come back to it, you can stream all the content you missed while you were gone. Video streaming used to be so simple. Get Netflix and watch the content come and go. Now, there are so many places to find the content you're looking for. Some are free and some are paid. If you're looking to ditch cable, now is the time to do it. Most TV shows and movies are out there streaming somewhere. Forget missing the live airing of your favorite show or having to remember to DVR them. Watch on your own time and pay your way out of ads and for only the channels you want. This is the future of streaming. If you want to know more about these streaming services and the devices you can watch them on, see the links in the video description below, including a link to our website, appleguideweb.com, where you can learn more about this topic and more. Below that, you can put your questions in the comments. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more like it, and thanks for watching.